Alright everybody, DJ Fedora here with We Are Everywhere, and we are going to do our unboxing and assembly of the new Dreamworks version of Voltron. The first new Voltron toy to come out in a long time. Now, to save you guys a major headache, I am fast forwarding everything here so that you guys don't have to go through the, oh my gosh, tediousness that I had to get into these boxes. And there is Keith, and he is waiting to form Voltron. So, alright, hopefully the rest of them will be far easier to get to. It comes with a nifty little thingy-mabobber to tell you what all you need to form Voltron, that you can unlock up to 50 phrases, that you can buy a really cool sword to play with, and you can get a helmet, and another sword, and then another helmet for the red line, and another sword. Why the red line gets his own helmet, but the other ones don't, I don't know, maybe they're not good enough. And then of course it shows you other things, other toys and stuff like that you can buy, whoop-de-doo, and then it gives you instructions on how to play with Voltron. Oh, it tells you where the little hatch guy goes. So this is where you get your sounds, and then there's a little hatch that opens up right here where Keith flies into. He flies in right there, and he waits right there and it goes. Oh, no, not quite. And Keith flies in there like so. It snaps into place, and then Keith is ready for battle. Oh, that's cool.
We will destroy him.
He's gonna destroy him. Yeah. Alright, and it tells you the steps on what you gotta do when you have the rest of your lions together to form Voltron. Okay, so the next one up, the green lion. The green lion. And so, just as before, we are fast forwarding to get through this tedious, just absolute nightmare of getting into these boxes that I don't know why the toy industry has decided to make it so hard to get into boxes, but for some reason they want you to have a PhD to be able to get to the toys and actually get them out of the boxes. I guess it's a part to keep it harder for them to be stolen, just, you know, in the stores, and B, also, of course, for marketing and attractiveness. But really, in all reality, any little kid that wanted to get into their toy and play with it is going to have their parent actually get in there and do it for them, because you got to use scissors, you got to use knives, you got to use tools. It's ridiculous, the complexity that is getting into a boxed toy nowadays. But there we are, we finally got into all of them, and here are our 5 lions. Voltron, 5 lions, ready to go. There you are, there you have it, all 5 of those amazing lions that we have been waiting for ages for new lions to come out. There they are. Okay guys, so now that we have gotten Voltron unboxed, we're going to actually assemble him. We have all 5 lions with all 5 of their weapons and everything, but we need to get Voltron actually into Voltron. Now, I've included this clip of the cartoon in which Voltron is actually being formed by the 5 lions, and I want you to watch the animation here and pay attention that as the pieces here are forming, just how they correlate with the way the toy is being done. The black lion's arms folding into place for the shoulders. The red and the green lions, their back legs folding in, and the front legs folding in onto the bodies and disappearing. The yellow and the blue lines for the legs, the bottom ones becoming the stabilizer, the top back legs folding into themselves, and then everything locking into position just like it does on the toy. And it's very, very close and accurate as to how it's actually transforming with the toy itself. So we're going to do that now. Now I have switched off the audio on the black line because frankly it gets kind of annoying as you are putting them together, because he starts to talk and repeat things, and it's cool function when you're wanting to play with it, but when you're wanting to do something like this, it's nice that you can turn it on and off. So first thing we have to do to assemble Voltron is we've got to get rid of the lion's front paws here. So these guys fold up into his little shoulder areas here, and then these guys fold down and forward to make his chest slash shoulders. And then you've got to fold his tail back in on itself. Got to bring the wings and actually flip them around like so. Okay, because they're gonna eventually go backwards like that. And then his legs have to go straight. So you want to make his legs completely straight. Lock them into position. And this is very reminiscent of the original Voltron, the actual toy from back in the late 80s, if you ever saw that. Okay, so now that we have black line ready to go, we need to put his legs together. So very simple. Again, tail, instead of folding in on itself like it does in the black line, on the smaller lions the tail actually goes inside this little compartment here, which I guess on this go around is a little easier said than done, but it goes inside here. Come on, get in there. I guess you gotta kind of mess around with it. So the first time I did this it was really easy and I didn't have any problems whatsoever. Now I'm starting to have some issues. I don't know why. There we go. Alright, the tail is now in position. You got to lock the back legs into each other. There you go. Now that's ready. The front paws curl up and under to give the stabilization, and then the head comes up and locks into place, and then you got his foot with the blue line. Now the blue line goes on the right leg. Now we got the yellow line here, same thing. We got to get the tail locked into position here. So the tail is now locked in, okay? And we lock those back legs in. There we go. And we bring the front paws into the stabilization. We bring the piece here up and then down, and we are ready to go. Okay. There we are, and we got the left leg ready to go. Now, just like the original Voltron, and just like in the cartoons, the legs are going to lock into this spot right here. So we take the black line and we lock the leg into the spot until you hear it click. And once it clicks, it's in a position and he's ready to go. Voltron is now ready to go. To stand up. Then we've got to get the arms ready, okay? And just like I did with the other two, I flip-flopped them around. The green line is on the left-hand side. We got the shield here. And take the shield off the back. Again, tail. It's got to go into position. You lock the legs. Just like you do with the other ones. Now the front legs are a little bit different because it's got a little compartment here that opens up. The front legs have to fold back in and on top of themselves, and they're going to actually fold in like this, like that. Okay, so they're going to fold in and on top. Okay, and then as they fold in and on top, they go backwards like so. Okay, so backwards and then in and up and in. Just like that. So they fold in like that, and then it locks down, and then you've got the arm. Now, for the arm to lock onto Voltron, you've got a little peg that comes out here, and this peg actually locks into the arm of Voltron, just like so. Now when you're taking him apart, this becomes a little bit of an issue. I will say that right now. It makes it a little bit difficult to get out, and there's a trick to taking him apart that you can see. Now the red line, same thing, tail goes in, legs lock, front compartment opens up, legs move into position, they lock into place and then fold in on themselves inside the back compartment, and then the compartment locks down into position. Your little locking peg comes out from the bottom here, and once everything is locked solidly into position, then you go into the shoulder portion, lock it in place, you're good to go. Alright, you got one last step, and that's the head. Head comes down, mouth opens up, face locks into position, the little crown pieces come open like so, just like this. They lock into position, wing locks down, and Voltron is formed. And then of course you've got the sword, which the red lion is going to form the sword. The mouth opens up and is designed to lock into place with the sword. And then you've got the shield that goes on to, you got two places. The shield can go here, or the shield can also go here. Very easy, very simple, very quick. Now, taking him apart is a little bit different, because with the arms it becomes a little bit of a trick. A lot of people have complained that the arms are very difficult to take apart, but there is a trick to getting those arms off, and I'll show you how it's done really quickly here. What you have to do, because this fits very tightly, what you got to do is you got to take and turn forward, and then turn, and then push him forward like this, bring him back a little bit, okay, and then bring that arm and then pop it out like so. You're going to give it a quick joint. Whoops, excuse me, sorry about the, I forgot about the shield on him. But a quick little pop out of place, and then that's going to come out just like so. You got to actually get it to where this piece pops out right here, and then give it a quick little tug, and it comes out. And like I said, as you can see, that's a little bit difficult to do. So for a little kid, that might be kind of hard to get off. It takes some practice and some difficulty with an adult. So I can easily see how with a child that would be hard to get apart there. But Voltron, the actual figure itself, great, a lot of detail, really love it. Really harkens back to the original. A lot of detail went into this one, and especially like with the arms and being able to move the arms around, being able to get, you know, some articulation in there, and holding things. The fact that legs actually disappear really quite nicely on all of them, which with the original Voltron toy you didn't really get that too much, and so it kind of gave it a little bit of a lack of you knew it was more of a toy. This gives you a lot more detail. So there you go, Voltron, unboxed and assembled, and ready to play. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. We'll be coming quick. I'm going to show you next video my birthday haul that I got. I recently just turned 40 here, actually on Alien Day. So for those of you who know what Alien Day is, you'll know what my birthday is. So I'm going to show you what I got for my birthday. It's kind of cool. Got a couple of really cool things. And just keep your eye out for more videos, guys. I need the subscribers. We got this contest going, and I don't have very many subscribers growing. So tell your friends. Have your friends tell their friends. They comment, you get double the entries. First prize, once we reach 50 new subscribers, for a total of 81, is a $50 Amazon gift certificate. It's that easy, guys. 50 bucks right there in your pocket. Till we see you next time, we bid thee farewell. And don't forget, we're not anonymous, but we are everywhere. Good night.